When's the last time you hired a plumber that was young? There are not too many young plumbers around.
Some people who work in the trade industry say there are just not enough qualified, skilled workers. And that reason for that may start long before high school graduation. Fox 43 Finds Out looks into a different option for your career path, one that may not only save you money, but could help you earn more money too. Manufacturing, welding, plumbing, these are all jobs trade industry experts here in central Pennsylvania say need young workers.
Everybody has the same pain. Can't find qualified people.
Wes Geib has worked in the manufacturing industry for 50 years. It wasn't until recently, when he went to a career fair, that he realized there just aren't enough recent high school graduates considering technical training.
There was 125 employers. Of 20 of us were looking for a graduating class of 13.
With the economy improving, Geib says there are hundreds of thousands of manufacturing jobs open in the U.S. Those jobs require specific technical training that you typically won't find at a traditional four-year college. Geib, though, believes many high school students don't even know technical training at a trade college or VOTEC is even an option. Damian Broodbeck, a senior at Northeastern High School in York County, was one of those kids.
Traditional school, that's all I thought there was. 4 years, and then I talked to guidance and they helped me.
He's heading to Thaddeus Stevens College in Lancaster County after graduation to focus on engineering CAT, something he realized was an option after chatting with his guidance counselor, Eric Bierker.
It's like a buffet. You want to give people an opportunity to look at all the options, and then they're going to make a decision which is best for them.
Sometimes that decision comes down to dollar signs. According to a recent study from the Idaho Department of Labor, the average cost of a bachelor's degree in the United States is $127,000, while the average cost of a trade school education is about $33,000.
They can actually make more sometimes in their 2-year degree, technical, hands-on trade training, vocational training, than they would in a 4-year degree.
Now, that can be harder to prove. The jobs that require a bachelor's degree have a big range of salaries, and those that require a technical degree do too. Age and experience are also big factors. However, there is some data from the National Center for Educational Statistics. On average, a person with a bachelor's degree earns $46,900 a year, while a technical school grad earns $35,720 per year. Again, take those numbers with a grain of salt. It's just really hard to study something that broad. However, Damian Broodbeck says he'll be done with school at Thaddeus Stevens by the time he's about 20 years old, and says he'll be making about $50,000 a year.
I want to have a job set in stone before anybody else has done their schooling.
Marcy Beggs will graduate from Thaddeus Stevens in a few weeks. She has a water and environmental technology job lined up. She says she'll be making at least double the starting salary as most of her friends with bachelor's degrees.
I wanted a career and not just a job somewhere.
Katie Sura is one of Beggs' instructors at Thaddeus Stevens. She says her recent graduates are all making decent money. Sura thinks it's hard to talk to high school students about salaries, though. She says she tries to break it down for kids at career fairs, but thinks teenagers just don't understand what a livable wage really is.
Students graduating from the program will earn a good wage. They're able to support their family. They're able to, afford a house and a car and some vacations and stuff. What do you think that means? And I got answers back starting at $10,000 a year.
No, her students are making much more than $10,000 a year, Sura says.
Somewhere between $18 and $22 an hour.
One reason guidance counselor Bierker thinks these trade jobs are paying well right now is because those gigs are hard to outsource.
You can't call a Mexico or China and say, could I please have a plumber show up at my house on a Sunday night because my toilet just overflowed.
Even so, Geib and experts at Thaddeus Stevens say recently more people are considering a trade industry job. There are still just not enough bodies, though, to do the work.
That one company is looking for 95 welders every year for the next 5 years. Thaddeus Stevens isn't turning out enough welders in a year's time to supply that demand.
Obviously a lot of information coming out of that, but it just seems like a lot of these kids who are coming out of these, technical colleges and with the specific training, they're making a lot more money than you and I made when we graduated college.
That was about a quarter of that salary, so
yeah.
That's not too shabby coming out of college.
It's something to look into if you don't know what you want to do. If you have something specific that you like, go for it. But if you're not sure, something to look into.
Good options.
And if you have a consumer story you want me to look into, Fox 43 wants to find out, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or shoot me an email at fox43findout@fox43.com.